Previously on One Life to Live.
I asked you to leave. Now you got 10 seconds to leave my place.
What if Kelly and Joey get married? And you and Kelly have these feelings for each other? What's that going to do to you?
We have a little problem here. Have you heard from Lindsay? It seems she's gone off the deep end, and we think she's taken Matthew somewhere.
Well, see there, I told you your mom and dad would be home soon. Where have you two been? It's past Matthew's bedtime. Matter of fact, it's past mine. Seriously, I was starting to worry.
Oh, God. Well, thank God you're all right. Thank God you're all right.
Well, of course he's all right. Why wouldn't he be all right?
Lindsay, we've been looking for you and Matthew all day.
Well, I'm here, and Matthew's here, and now you're here, so it's a happy ending, right?
Wrong.
It's not an ending, and it certainly wasn't happy for us.
I don't understand what you're so upset about.
But I'm so upset. First things first. Put my son down to bed, and then you and I are going to have a little talk. A big little talk. Come on, sweetie. You ever find Mr. Night-Owl?
What'd I do?
Good question, Lindsay. And you better have a really good answer.
Will you go attach yourself to someone else? There must be a ship hull around here somewhere.
Well, this barnacle wants to know what you're thinking.
I'm thinking I'm dead.
What, because you lost that gold-digging tramp?
Because I see everything I have going up in smoke.
Blair's powerless, Max.
I'm telling you, Sky, as sure as God made gold diggers, Blair has got her eyes on Ben, and she's not going to stop there. Come on, you were at the crossroads. You saw what she's up to.
All I saw was Blair being her usual trampy self.
Well, then you weren't looking close enough, because Blair does not drape herself all over some man unless she's got a damn good reason.
Come on, Max. She was just playing victim.
For the benefit of Ben. Come on, I know how that conniving, underhanded, nasty little mind of hers works. Works just like mine. You know, some people, when they feel threatened or hurt, they want to curl up in a ball and die. They want to freak out. They want to just run. That's not what she's going to do. No, she's not going to do that at all. She's going to do what I do. She's going to strike back. Why else did she bring her little boy toy manservant home?
You mean he's not here just for decoration?
No, he's here because you're here. This is her way of getting back to make me jealous.
Has she?
Oh, are you kidding? That beefy little bimboy is no competition. Ben is a whole different story, though. She gets Ben to the altar, she'll have everything she wants. Money and... What is so funny?
Ben marry Blair? Oh, that is the most ridiculous thing I have ever heard.
You know, I finally came to the conclusion that Max must be nuts. I mean, for him to cheat on such a smart, beautiful woman like you.
That's sweet of you, Ben.
Well, it's true. I mean, if he doesn't see what I see, then he's, well, we have a term for it in the medical world. He's a jerk.
Yeah, he's a jerk, all right. Two-timing, low-life piece of garbage.
You really are crazy about him, huh?
I don't want to be. It doesn't matter anyway. I've lost him to Sky. She doesn't just wreck homes, she vaporizes them.
She sure tries her best.
And you don't need a lesson on Sky, Chandler. Before she broke Max and me up, she tried to do the same thing to you and Vicky.
Yeah, well, I showed her. I killed that relationship all on my own.
Yeah. Here we are, alone, together. You know, Ben, I think that you're the only person in the world who really understands me.
first. I actually have something to tell both of you.
Oh, you do? Okay, well, so did Kelly tell you the good news? We're husband and wife. You're married. Get married. They got married.
What? Who got married? Guys, no. Oh my gosh, congratulations. That is awesome.
Well, my goodness, congratulations.
Thanks, Mom. All right, you're not disappointed we eloped, are you?
Oh, good heavens, no. No. Besides, it doesn't matter how I feel. What matters is how you feel.
Well, thank you. We didn't want to let anyone down at all.
No, I mean, it's not something we planned. It's just kind of happened. All of a sudden, I just had to make Kelly my wife, now and forever. And right away. I just felt that we had to grab onto the happiness while we had it, you know?
Yeah, I know that. I'm very, very happy for both of you. It's wonderful news. Come here, sweetheart. Kelly. Welcome to the family, darling.
I guess that means we're gonna be sisters.
Yeah.
Weird.
I know.
Well, I want to thank you because I really do feel welcome in your family.
That's a lovely thing to say. And thank you. You've made Joey very happy.
Hey, bro. What about you? What do you think about all this?
Yeah, it's
What?
it's great. I mean, it's terrific. I'm surprised.
Thank you.
I'm just glad I didn't buy my bridesmaid's dress yet.
Good, I know.
What happened? What made you guys change your mind?
Well, we were at the Palace Bar, and it hit me. We love each other, and we're already living together. So, we're gonna be like this forever. Why wait till June, you know? Kelly agreed. Next thing we knew, we were on our way. And the rest is, I guess, what they call matrimony.
I'm just sorry I missed it.
Well, I knew you would be, so I brought some wedding cake and flowers. Little bouquet.
Oh.
Oh, I forgot the knife, though. I think we should...
I got a knife. I mean, I'll find one if you.
Thanks.
Oh, how beautiful. Please, tell us the details.
Well, I have pictures in the car.
Oh, yeah, I'll get them.
No.
Don't worry.
Hey, tell them about the justice of the peace. You got to hear this.
Oh, thank you. Hurry back, Mrs. Buchanan.
Okay. Ben's still hung up on Vicky.
Even though she dumped him months ago?
It doesn't matter. Nobody has a chance with Ben, and I should know that better than anyone. There's no stopping Ben from loving Vicky.
Well, you wouldn't be the first person to underestimate Blair. Believe me, she knows men. I don't mean just what men want. She knows what men really want. Not what they think they want, but what they want.
Well, she still has a piece of you. That's pretty obvious.
I didn't say that.
Well, you didn't have to. Just trying to slit your throat, and here you are defending her. Oh, you're about as addicted to Blair as Ben is to Vicky.
And you know what? I've been on the road to recovery ever since I met you. That and Blair's little push. Nothing gets my back up like having someone plot behind my back.
Doesn't stop you from thinking about her.
I have to think about her. Anyone that has the power to bring me down, I have to think about 24/7.
Is that the only reason?
Of course.
Excuse me, Max. Sorry to bother you, but I was wondering if you've seen Blair.
She's out.
Really?
Yeah.
But it's time for a massage.
A massage?
Yeah. One of my many talents. I'm very good with my hands.
Oh. So am I.
I'm sorry, Ben,
For what?
for mentioning Vicky. I just thought that maybe you could relate to what I'm going through.
I can, all too well.
Now I have us both bummed out.
Blair, whether you mention Vicky's name or not, I'd still be thinking about her. Not an hour goes by when I don't. Anyway, I can take it.
How do you do it? I mean, make it look so easy. What's your secret?
No secret, you just get through it. I try to keep busy, I try to see my family, and just hope that things can get better between us. But I'm afraid the more time passes, the harder that is to do.
Well, I'll tell you what, it's impossible for me. I don't have any family that I can, keep in touch with. I mean, there's Kelly, but she's a space cadet. And Dorian's gallivanting across the world. I really don't have any girlfriends. I guess that's the price I paid for having their men notice me.
You could put a bag over your head. Or in your case, your whole body. That was meant as a compliment to cheer you up.
No, I appreciate that. That was very sweet of you. I don't get many of those lately.
Well, stick around bartenders. We'll say anything to get you to stay and buy another drink.
You're a funny guy.
It's my crutch.
You know, we really get along, don't we?
Yeah, I guess.
You know what occurred to me? Is that, well, you're probably my best friend. Come here. I really appreciate that, Ben, so much. Thank you. Thank you.
I don't understand what everybody is so worked up about.
What we're worked up about? Our son was missing, Lindsay.
But he wasn't missing. He was with me.
Well, the two are not mutually exclusive. We were worried sick about our son.
You mean Marianne didn't tell you?
Lindsay, exactly how did you get Matthew?
I was trying to be helpful. I'm not going to make that mistake again.
Whoa, just the facts.
All right, fine. I ran into Matthew and Marianne in the park, and she was worried because her mother had a very important doctor's appointment, and you were running late, so I offered to bring Matthew home.
When? What time?
This afternoon.
Well, we were here earlier. Where were you?
I had a flat tire, and I don't really care for your tone of voice, Nora.
I don't really care if you care.
I left you messages. Why didn't you call?
I tried. My cell phone wasn't working.
How convenient.
Not especially. What, you don't believe me?
I don't know what I'm supposed to believe. You go and you take our son? I don't even know if you're ever going to bring him back again.
If I'm not going to bring him back again, what's that supposed to mean?
You blame me for your miscarriage.
I never said that to you.
You said it to me.
And then you take my baby, and the best excuse you can come up with is that you had a dead cell phone?
It's true. You don't think that I would keep your baby away from you on purpose, do you?
Did you?
I can't imagine that you're believing any of this.
Well, the lawyer in me keeps wondering how you got from your car here.
Does the lawyer in you wonder why I would purposely keep you away from your son?
To hurt me? The way you think I hurt you?
I have better things to do with my time than bother you, Nora.
Well, one would think, but you still managed to pencil me in. Like changing Bo's test results to give me a bad day.
I can't believe that you would compare what I did then to what you're accusing me of now. I altered some medical tests.
You altered the future of 4 people's lives in the process, Lindsay.
I think that's a far cry from accusing me of kidnapping your child.
Lindsay, if you think that I killed your child, no punishment in the world would be good enough for me in your eyes.
Sam, make her stop.
You know, I think maybe we all ought to just stop right here for a second, take a breath, and then let's get to the bottom of this calmly.
Yes, let's. Nora, how did I do it? Was I the one that made the doctor's appointment for your babysitter's mother? Did I know just when and where to drive the car so I would conveniently end up on the side of the road with a flat tire and a dead cell phone?
Well, I do believe you really had a flat tire.
Your generosity overwhelms.
And maybe that stopped you from doing what you really intended to do when Marianne's emergency dropped an opportunity in your lap.
An opportunity? To do what?
You tell me, Lindsay. Really? Did you ever intend on bringing Matthew back here? Or were you just gonna drive on right out of town and disappear forever?
Are you crazy? Are you crazy, or do you just think that I am? I just lost a baby. We're talking about a baby. Do you think that I would want another person to suffer like that? Do you?
Max?
Oh, my. Something tells me he did not assume this position voluntarily.
Nigel, would you mind taking out the trash?
Very good, sir. Come along, then. Upsy daisy.
For every penny you got. Oh, you go ahead and do that. I never care anything less than a silver dollar anyway.
So now you're jealous of the help.
Tim was asking for it, so I gave it to him.
Yeah, well, you're in for a hell of a lot more from Blair if you stay with her.
Yeah, well, I'm in for a hell of a lot more with Blair if I don't. If she lands Ben, the only way she can get this whole thing to pay off is if she tells Asa the truth about his son. And then I'll be sharing a jail cell with Will Rappaport.
What if Ben wasn't available, Could I have you to myself then?
I don't deal in what-ifs. Ben is available. Ben is very available, and Blair knows it.
What if someone helped Ben and Vicky get back together?
Someone who?
Someone... me?
Oh, my goodness. My younger son. My Joey.
Mom, come on.
You're married. That's going to take some getting used to.
Oh, I know. Are you sure you're okay with how we eloped?
Absolutely. Yeah, it's not a problem. Just tell me this much. Did you do that because I'm sick?
Partly, yeah. And partly because you're not with Ben. I mean, I respect your decision not to let him know about this, even though I really don't get it completely. But, Mom, it made me realize that I was taking love for granted, thinking that it would always be there whenever I needed it. And to see something as serious as you and Ben not work out and just end overnight, I couldn't wait any longer. I was scared to wait any longer. I wanted Kelly in my life forever, every minute. For all the time we have coming.
So, Mrs. Joey Buchanan.
Yeah, it was a spur-of-the-moment decision,
Well, yeah, usually that's one of the ingredients to an elopement.
Yeah, I think that I did the right thing with your mom being ill
Oh,
and
yeah.
everything else.
No, I agree. I think you did the right thing.
Made my brother very happy, man. I wish you all the happiness in the world. You know that, right?
Yeah, I do. Thank you.
May I kiss the bride?
Sure. I have to get some pictures from the car. Now you'll have to help me pick all that up. Okay.
I'm calming down now. I'm calming down. I'm sorry. Now I've calmed down, the idea of an impromptu kidnapping of my child does seem a little far-fetched even for you. But when we couldn't find Matthew, I got a little nuts.
You can't think I would be that cruel, Nora.
I'm not talking about cruelty, Lindsay. I'm talking about biology. I know what you've been through these last few days. Losing your baby and your hormones running amok, and I just started to think, doesn't matter what I thought. I still shouldn't have accused you of something without any proof, and if I upset you, I'm very sorry.
You know, there's nothing more important to a mother than her child's safety, so I understand if your imagination ran away with you. I must have been in a no-service area. Hello? Yes. Thank you. I'll be right there. Car's fixed.
Why don't you let me drive you?
I would really appreciate that.
Thank you for bringing Matthew home safely.
Sophie, nice of you to drop by. You still work here, remember?
Yeah, Ben, look, I was wondering if someone could pick up a couple of my shifts this week.
What's up?
You know how my brother is up at Statesville? I just found out that he was killed.
What?
Yeah, he got in a fight in the yard and another inmate stabbed him to death.
I'm sorry. You okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. They took up a collection up at the police station and paid for his funeral and stuff, so, you know, everything's...
Yeah, I'll pitch in too, and I'll be there, I promise.
Well, me too.
Thanks. Well, I guess you have a lot of arrangements to make, so, you know, you're free to go.
You know what? Wait, just relax. Let me get you a tissue.
Actually, you know, I have a lot of things to do myself, millions of things. Ben, thank you so much for everything. I'm really sorry for your loss.
Ben, what are you doing? You know that lady's after you, right?
I know that. What do you think, I'm stupid? Don't answer that.
Now, let me get this right. You want to put Vicky and Ben back together after you worked so hard to break them up.
Wonderful irony, don't you think?
Actually, the word that comes to mind is lunacy.
Oh, come on, Max. Think about it. It wouldn't only throw a monkey wrench into Blair's plans, it would throw in the whole toolbox.
Are you sure you're the right person for this job? You love Ben.
Loved. And it happened so long ago, it feels like it happened to someone else.
Well, it didn't. It happened to you. If you involve yourself in Ben's life again, don't you think you could get a little caught up in it?
Well, your concern is very touching, Max. But I'm a lot stronger than you think. I don't melt when some man smiles in my direction, and I don't collapse when he rejects me. I'm smart enough to know when something better comes along, but you know how that works, don't you? Or do you need me to demonstrate?
What brought this on?
Yeah, I'm clumsy.
Physically or emotionally?
Hi, Dr. McIver. Would you like some wedding cake? My brother just got married, so.
Oh, congratulations. Sure, I'll be right in.
Okay, great.
Your brother got married, huh?
Yep, we're all very happy for him.
So happy you trashed the clinic.
I told you that was an accident.
Oh, there's all kinds of accidents. Runaway trains, runaway hearts, a head-on collision with reality.
You sound like you're speaking from experience.
Why don't we have some cake, huh?
So the justice of the peace was like hard of hearing, right?
Oh, goodness.
Kelly had to say "I do" 3 times before he even heard us. We were sitting there giggling the whole time, going, "What is taking so long?"
Melanie, hi.
Hi.
So you guys ready for some cake?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Kev, did you get the knife?
Huh?
The knife?
What, you forget?
Oh, I forgot.
Of course.
I had to run in with a medical cart. I just...
Did you check the drawer?
No. The drawer?
Perfect. There you go.
Saved by the good doctor.
Yeah.
Thanks. See, you wouldn't want me as your best man. I'd end up forgetting the ring.
No. You sure you're not upset that I blew you off?
Thank you. No, I'm not upset. I wish you all the happiness in the world, that's all.
Thank you.
So, seeing as I'm still the best man, I can still make a speech, right? Joe?
Absolutely. Sure. No problem with that.
Oh, good. All right, so, Doc, everybody glasses up. Well, it seems like when you elope, it seems to me, anyway, it makes more sense than a lot of people give credit for. Because when you think about love, you know, love doesn't really make plans, it unmakes them. And a wedding is all about plans. But love, man, love doesn't ask, it insists. It's inconvenient, it's awkward, it's in your face, and life would be a whole hell of a lot easier without it. But it's also, it's so much more beautiful with it. It's wonderful, and that's what I wish for you. I wish for you, my brother, and you, his wife, all the love in the world.
You're here.
Cheers.
So, you trespassing on my property? Again?
This happens to be Max's house too, Blair.
I'm not talking about the house, Sky. Nigel!
You screamed, madam?
Take the trash out and make sure she ends up on the other side of the door. Now!
Nigel, you can ignore that. Sky is my guest.
Speaking of guests, should I summon an orthodontist for Mr. Tim? It seems you may have loosened a few teeth.
Oh, you shouldn't have done that, Max.
No, you shouldn't have hired a boy toy.
Yeah, and you shouldn't have slept with a slut.
I'm sorry about that. Listen, we'll link up later, okay?
Sounds promising. You have my room number?
Oh, I have it tattooed in a convenient location.
Hey, Will, come on in. Well, you haven't exactly been underfoot lately.
Yeah, I've been pretty busy. Is Dad in his office?
No, he's with your mother.
What? Is everything all right?
Car trouble. Go ahead.
Oh.
Very sweet of you to be worried about her.
Well, I am, you know, especially since the miscarriage. She doesn't exactly deal with crisis very well, you know?
Yeah.
I'm not too great at it either. Nora, I've said some things in the past, and I said some things that night that I probably shouldn't have.
Your mother was going through a lot of trauma, and the rantings and ravings of a protective son are certainly acceptable and expected.
Thanks.
So, why do you want to see your father?
I just kind of want to run through one more time, you know, how things were going to go at my hearing tomorrow.
You nervous?
Nah. piece of cake, right? Wake up, put on a suit, plead guilty, go to jail. Anyway, I hear this place is more like a country club than a prison, so.
Everything but the mint on the pillow.
And it's only 6 months.
That's right.
It's funny though, sometimes I think about 6 months and it seems like not that much at all. And other times I think about it and it seems like forever.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Okay, I replaced the tire, checked the axle, the rotation, the works.
Thanks. Louis, I don't know how to repay you, really. Ay. Well, Sam, thank you very much for the ride. I'm sorry about the mix-up with Matthew, and I guess I'll be safe.
Wait, not so fast there.
What?
What? Listen, you and I have known each other a long time. Now, I may have been half a husband to you, but I've been twice the friend since then. Am I right?
You're right.
I'm right. I don't care what your feelings for Nora happen to be. Matthew is my son. So, why don't you tell me? Why don't you tell me how you could possibly do what we both know you did?
How about a drink, lover?
What, and wake up strapped to a table with you standing over me with an electric drill? I think I'll pass.
Oh, I guess you'd just rather go skydiving.
Well, what do you care? You always have Tim.
Oh, I'm not interested in Tim, and you know it.
That's right. Because he's just an hors d'oeuvre. You already moved on to the main course.
I don't know what you're even talking about. Ouch!
You stay away from Ben. You want to punish me? Fine. You go ahead and punish me, but you find another way to do it. Because you keep up this business, one of us could go to prison or worse.
Well, maybe I just don't care anymore. Maybe that's what you've turned me into.
You want to shoot a game of pool? Would you like something to drink? I'll put on some music. What's that song you want?
Ben. Will you just sit here with me for a minute, please?
Yeah, of course.
And you know, if I've learned one thing from any of this, it's that if you have something to tell someone that you love, don't wait too long.
Beautiful.
All right.
Let's take one more, just to be safe, okay?
Wait.
Okay.
Come on, Kev, get in this one.
Me?
Come on,
No.
you're my best man. You have to.
I don't want to be.
I have to have a picture with my best man. It won't hurt a bit. Let's go. Come on. Okay.
Ready?
Get in here.
Yeah.
Come on.
Get
my
a
bro,
little
let's
closer.
Go.
Closer? Come on now. You're brothers. Act like you love each
All right,
other.
we go. Shoot the picture. It's cool.
Okay, you gotta smile. Can you smile at least? Ready? 1, 2, 3. Beautiful.
Are you scared, Will?
Little. Yeah, I mean, not so much about jail, you know, just more about losing touch with the world.
World's gonna be here when you get back. So will Jessica. Oh, I know you've suffered a lot in this last year. You know, the arrest and the betrayal and the loss of loves and loved ones but you've come through it with a lot of strength and dignity, and you've made your father very proud of you.
Right, just what every father wants, his son to go to prison.
Well, every father wants his son to grow and to thrive no matter what life throws at him, and that's the kind of man that you've become. You'll survive tomorrow, and you will survive the next 6 months. My daughter was in prison for longer than that, and she came through it okay.
Do you know what her secret was?
She said that she looked for opportunity in every experience and experience in every day. Not bad advice, no matter what side of the bars you're on. You're gonna survive this, Will.
I know. I just wish I could be as sure about my mom.
So this is your idea of being my friend? You know what, Sam? Not even Nora thinks I kidnapped your child anymore.
Nora doesn't know you as well as I do, Lindsay.
Our son is about to be shipped off to prison for 6 months. Do you think I would honestly pick a time like this to play keep away with your baby?
Yes, this is exactly the time you'd pick. Lindsay, you're hurt right now, and when you're hurt, heaven help the person you think is responsible for that.
I don't think Nora's responsible for what happened to Will. I blame Asa completely.
Yes, and you can't get to Asa. You can't touch him. But Nora, she's right close by, and you blame her for the second greatest tragedy of your life. Hey, you know what? The timing alone is very suspicious. Nora's hurting like hell now.
That is completely insane.
Yes, it is,
And I'm not
Lindsay.
going to listen to it anymore.
Lindsay, don't ever try anything like this again. If you ever hurt Matthew, or if you ever hurt Nora, you will answer to me. You understand that?
Your mom's upset about you going away?
Yeah, well, you know, at least it's a good thing, right? I mean, her worrying about my problems keeps her from worrying about hers.
You mean like the miscarriage? Well, don't expect her to get over that anytime soon, you know? These things kind of hit women pretty hard. A lot of hormones and things, and I had a client that had a miscarriage, and her whole body chemistry was off kilter for a while, as was she.
Yeah, well, I mean, I don't think that's the case with Mom. I mean, if it was, I think I'd be much more worried than I am. You know, I think she's actually starting to get past the miscarriage.
How could you, Sam? How could you accuse me? It's ridiculous. What's the big deal, anyway? Nora said it herself. No punishment is enough for what she did. And she's right. Not nearly enough.